Hi guys, Newbury Biker. Just setting off on a trip round Wales. Leaving a bit late. It's been a bit of a funny old day, but we're leaving a bit late. It's sort of must be getting on 1 o'clock, so we're sort of camping down at Campus Bike Site at the end of Pembrokeshire, sort of roundabouts. Well, it's not really near, but it's St David's Way, and we're hoping to have a good time. First time I've camped on the bike and got it all loaded up, so I don't know how other people manage to get all their stuff on the bike, to be honest. Because seem to have loads of stuff on the bike, and first time I've been on the bike with all this gear on. So we're just going to take a head up towards Gloucestershire. I did ask SatNav to send me on the A roads, but so guys, just on the A40 heading towards Ross-on-Wye. So we're finally getting underway. It's just after 3 from 3 o'clock from Gloucester anyway. So I expect to be down in St David's in sort of 3 hours or something at a guess. We're not going to St David's. I've took that stop off the sat nav. We're just going straight to the bikers campsite, and tomorrow, before I head up to Anglesey, we may go down to St David's and have a look down there, or we might just miss it. Depends on how I get on. But, so we're just been a long time since I've been out on the bike, really, sort of 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. I've done a couple of short videos on camping equipment, which you probably looked at, and so we're out on the bike, and this is the first part, day 1 of a sort of 4-day tour of Wales that I've sort of arranged myself, camping. So we're probably going to make lots of mistakes camping, and what we've got and how we store it and things like that. So we'll just have to see, I think, how we get on. So really pleased to be out on the bike, actually, and I've got a sneaky preview of the Honda Transalp, which was at Gloucester Road Motorcycles. It wasn't registered, but I got to have a sit on it. It's sort of somewhere between the Africa Twin and this, really. Obviously that's where it's intending to be, isn't it, in the range, but you can't get it in DCT at the moment anyway. So I'm going to test ride it, but I don't think I would buy a manual bike at the moment. I like the DCT too much at the moment, so we'll just hang around with the DCT on the NC. And see how we get on with our camping weekend. got to be careful. I've got a bit more weight on the back now. And there's plenty of potholes around. So I put the bike into sports mode. Just holds the gears a bit lower. It's a bit more comfortable for this type of riding. Bumps. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Some good views here. Over the river. Why? Some nice buildings. Monmouth School for boys. There's a good look at the bridge and over the River Wye. Sun's out, it's beautiful now. Ooh, gonna go through a tunnel. Straight through. Of course, being a DCT, you can't really sort of rev the engine without the bike going. You can't put it into neutral. I can rev it, but the bike will go. Like that. Not quite the same as a clutch, when you can dip the clutch and rev your engine, but hey, don't know if I'm a bit old for doing that really. So we're getting 65, nearly 66 to the gallon at the moment, going steady. But we probably get a bit more later. We're doing 65. Between 65 and 70 mile an hour as well, so easy peasy. The sun is out, it's beautiful, so the weather has arrived at last. The weather forecast was good for today. And then it's potentially a bit damp tomorrow down near St David's or south, or right at the west of Wales. But tomorrow we pack up camp and move up to Anglesey, where I think we got a better chance of avoiding the wet. We're doing 70 with the panniers on, and I'm comfortable. Got my windscreen and everything, I'm fairly comfy in here. There is a bit of wind, nothing too much. It's not too noisy. So whizzing along the A40. And I chose the route on the Google Maps to avoid motorways. So we just whiz past these couple of cars. We're doing just 71ish, 70, which is fine. Fine for me on my own. Of course, it's a solo tour, so I'm all on my own today, or for the week actually. And last year the week we're doing, today's Saturday, so we're doing Saturday to St David's area, or south west of Wales, and Sunday morning we're going to pack up the tent and ride up to Anglesey near North Wales and camp right out at Church Bay, I think it is, right out on the west of Anglesey itself, so we're like out looking towards the sea, hopefully, and we're having one night there at the moment anyway, unless I like it, and we might see about staying for two. But I have paid for 2 nights of Brecon Beacons, so I was going to try and walk up Penny Fan, but I'm still recovering from a bad foot, so not excuse me, not so sure that's a good idea, but we play it as we go. If I decide I'm not going to do that, we maybe do a bit more riding around near Brecon, or even stay another night at Anglesey maybe. And I'll ring the lady at the campsite in Brecon and say, look, I still want to come, but I'm going to be 1 day late, and forfeit one of me payments, but still turn up for the second day. I suppose, you know, do whatever we fancy really. I'm sure she won't have a problem with that. So we're going on to the A40. That crept up on me. Woo, round the corner. Cyclists on a road like this, but I suppose it is an A road. They're a real hazard, they are. But that's fine, it's not me. It's being troubled. Nice castle there, whatever that is. Oh, Raglan. I was supposed to be stopping at Raglan, but I think we've missed it somehow. I'll have to go back. So I think we might not look at Raglan. Suppose we could have 10 minutes at Raglan, 15 minutes, couldn't we? I'm not going to pay and go around it. Not today. I might do on the way back, because I've got a bit more time on the way back. But at the moment we're a bit short of time, but we'll drive down to Raglan and have a quick mooches. Past number 9! Number 9! Here we are, Raglan Castle. So the whole point of the trip was to come and have a look. I'll just park in the shade. So here we are, guys, at Raglan Castle. So we're due at Bikers Campsite at just after 6 o'clock. Look at the weather is glorious. All we need is some scenery, some Welsh mountains, which is coming up hopefully, and that'll just round off the day, won't it? Hi guys, I'm on the A4077 heading towards Abergavenny, and the sun is still out. It's lovely and warm. And we're just tootling along. It is a 30-mile-an-hour zone along here, so we'll just go steady. Ah, hang on. Here, right. That's sort of a bit unusual, but we're on it. Whoop! Ah, how we're doing for fuel? Half a tank, loads. Just so nice to be out on the bike. Can't really see any scenery, any mountain stuff or anything exciting at the moment, but good old Welsh roads and tree lines. Zigzaggies. Alaf, slow down. So this is Crick Howell Bridge. I say we're going to go over. Take a right here on the 4077. So we're gonna whiz over there. Nice scenery. Here we go. So look at that, wow. That looks nice. People in for a dip, paddle boarding. Very nice. Bit of a view ahead now. Ooh. That looked like a sidecar and the guy was riding it from in the sidecar. Must be disabled, I guess. We're about an hour away from the motorcycle campsite. Nice roads, odd bit of really nice scenery in between the trees and things, but there's no spectacular mountain views just yet. So we're just sort of cruising along, filled the bike up, and just enjoying the ride really. Steady, a little bit spirited here and there, nothing silly. Just enjoying it really. Lovely warm day. Hopefully it'll be nice this evening. Hopefully it'll be dry, or hopefully if it isn't dry, hopefully it's wet somewhere else where I'm not. So that's the hope. But, yeah, doing alright. The sun's lovely. It's a bit low in the sky, but it's still nice. I have brought some chicken, pasta and rice, and I brought curry sauce and bolognese sauce so I can have a choice of what I do, and I brought that with me so I wouldn't have to worry about having nothing to eat if I couldn't find anything. So I've definitely got something that I can eat. Haha! Twisty old roads, aren't they? Hi guys, so we should be just not far off this campsite now, the bikers campsite. So hopefully we've, you know, the sat nav's got us on the right road. A few hundred yards now, if that. What's that? No. What's this? What's this? What's this? Campsite, 100 yards. Right. We're here. Whew. Hello. Worn out. Newbury. Oh yeah. Oh.